streamer, welcome back to some more Path of Exile 2. We are doing our Act 3 Necromancer stuff. This is on the eve of the new Dawn of the Hunt stuff coming out. I don't think we're going to do anything with the new character. We might roll one and just play a little bit, and if there's something that really catches our eye, then we might do some recording. But I think we're just going to focus on what we're doing here, mostly out of interest of time. You know, I'm already dividing this between my channel, that is, between 3 different games, and I've already had to kind of not do as much magic streaming, just by nature of the fact that I don't have time with my new job and some new scheduling conflicts that just make it really challenging. I'm also trying to get my recording studio up and running because I have written some music that I think is good enough to start trying to produce. And that's going to be a thing that, you know, just pulls me in a different direction. And because of that, we're just going to find less time for doing streams, and, you know, that means we're going to have to really want to do the things that we do. And so the thing that I want to do the most right now is play this character and continue my Civ 7 playing. So as far as video game stuff goes, at least, that's where I'm at. And then there's just a ton of life stuff that's just really important. But the cool thing is I can get it all done, but not without some sacrifices and not without intention. Something you always want to have in your life. You're doing the things you want to do because you want to do that. Not because you feel obligated or forced. Be an authentic human. No one else in your life will be. That's just bitterness. I think we can go ahead and level 9 something. Yeah, let's level 9 our raid zombie. Make it cost more, but we'll make him do more damage. Probably a factor of about 10 to 20% more damage. Good stuff. I've never actually used it. And we are looking for the Metlin waterways. Agriculture is actually pretty big. Pronounce their vowels in a lovely way. English tends to not really do a good job. I don't know whether that's intentional or not. But I've noticed a lot of Japanese, and they like to kind of say their bad sounds too, so it's all just about whether or not a culture has had enough time to evolve its language to the point where it gets kind of sloppier or just kind of different. Me personally, I love hearing sounds. I love hearing letters pronounced. I love having words that have melody or rhythm to them. And that, as a result, that means that I do gravitate more towards enjoying Romance languages. I love accents, specifically. My favorite accents in the world right now are South African and Australian and New Zealand, because of how close they are, but how wildly different they can be at the same time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check it out. Do some side-by-side comparisons. Like, it's very easy to confuse people from that part of the world for being from somewhere else, and it's just fun. The subtleties of their accents are very nice to, very fun to tease out and to hear.
What have you learned?
What do we got? Those gloves look like they might be better, but not really for my character though. They're better stats-wise, but they're not really the kind of thing first off, I'm going to go to the salvage bench. Get rid of anything that has sockets.
It's not time to kill them all.
And then we'll go ahead and get rid of any yellows over here.
What do you need?
And I do this for the materials. That's the whole reason we're doing this. Those materials are slightly harder to come by than
I'll
the
take
other ones.
it.
I play exclusively solo self-found, so I'm not going to be trading anything. So that means that I need to do what I'm doing with my materials and things. Just continue that process. Where does this go? Do I have a place for emeralds? Not really. So that just goes in my stash, I guess. Don't know that I ever am going to care about accuracy rating. I think huntresses or whatever do. They get some sort of passive or talent that makes their accuracy convert into something really nice. Over in these heads, that means you got a calling strike, and when you get a calling strike in this particular build, it allows you to make empowered zombies. Empowered zombies are considerably, well, empowered. They do a lot more damage. And, you know, need to stand up for their rights and stuff. Jokes. That's right, we got a point. Let's go ahead and do our mission here of improving our fire damage stuff. Where's that? Where's that now? It's all the way over here. So we got fire damage and area of effect. We've got just straight up fire damage. Let's go here. I want to get that ability to explode our enemies. That seems, it's a very small chance, but it should have some knock-on effects, especially considering the fact that we're going to be doing a lot of burning. And it's just one of those things where more rolls will lead to more explosions, so keep doing more explosions. So we can go to this Azak Bog place. And it says we want the Matlan waterways. Matlan waterways. So I'm going to stick around in this zone. Maybe there's a boss that we missed or something. We'll make sure this zone is fully clear before we... Oops, that's not... I keep always hitting M. That's not what I want to do. But we want to make sure this zone is fully clear. Any bosses and potential skill points and things. Look at that. That's so lovely. That's so pretty. And you're doing... What is that, Minecraft? Yeah, is that knockoff that you put? That's good. That's very pretty. Thank you for making that. That's lovely, and thank you for sharing it with me. Did you have any help making it?
No.
That's good. Oh. Thank you. So I think what we're going to do, Becky, is, let's see, I'm going to play this for a little while, for about half an hour more, and then we're going to have lunch. I was going to make rice, because, you know, your sister wasn't feeling well earlier, and I didn't want to give her too much, but for you can definitely have some rice, but I was going to make a special grilled cheese. Special grilled cheese. Okay. That's going to be the plan, and I'm going to finish off the leftover spicy Mexican. Great. Here we go, the lava fire. This is treasures? I'm thinking that my minions are not even going to shoot. I'm scoring the movie. Okay, now our minions are in control. They're doing good.
Use my power to
We got some good. We got some stuff. We didn't really get anything amazing. But we killed a thing, so... That was just basically your basic kind of treasure boss then. Probably gave us a pretty good bump in experience points too. I don't think I've ever I've only gotten through on one character, so this is my least experienced part of the game. I have done virtually none of the game. I'm not really that's why I haven't done it yet. Because I'm playing this game like a working person plays this game. My job is not to stream. Streaming is the thing I do because it's fun. And that means I don't have enough time for it. Regular. Now, eventually, I would not be against this becoming my job, but that's a long way to go. There's a lot of work I gotta do to make that be a thing. And I think my path to that is going to be something music related, not something
The Vol
video
used
related.
I've never seen. Keep
Because
up
that's
the
a talent I
search.
have that is impressive and can, I think, lead to bigger, better things. You know what? I bet those stairs will take us down to the waterway. Oh, that is the waterway. Oh, but she wants us to get a soul core.
Hey.
And where's Serby? Serby is back at home. So we'll go find Serby. And then hopefully that'll advance us. She'll probably tell us to go to that other place that we passed by. To go get a soul core. It's a little book I'm reading in my spare time.
Ah, so my tribe has spoken.
What did she tell us to do? We gotta go to Infested Barrens, which is where we were. Okay. We're in town. We may as well just clear out our stuff real quick, because it takes us a minute to do that sort of thing anyway. Actually, we picked up a flask, did we? Well, that's weird that it's like the same. It's slightly better than this one, I think. So we'll go ahead and
It's not time to
that
kill them all yet.
What do you need? It's a deal. Be wary.
travel to Infested Barrens. So we're looking for the chimeral wetlands. So we started out looking for the Matlan waterways, and I believe we found those, but we're not so cool to drain out this water there. We eventually get in that zone. I remember that that's one of the later zones. You have to go through there to get to an area that's kind of south of the starting line. We picked up something interesting. Oh yeah, support gem. Interesting. Support attacks. Oh, he's maim. What does maiming do? Maim. Slower movement. That's cool. I don't think we have anything that we can stick. So have they already put in some of the new support gems? I wonder. I just don't remember seeing that particular ability before. But it has been a long time since I've been playing this game a lot, so I could just be not remembering things. What's above ground? Above ground Hobbit house? Well, isn't that just a house there? Well, it reminds me of that house that they end up in at the end of, or at the beginning of the next movie, right? Where the guy has the bees and everything. So it's more like that house. That's basically that's based on old Nordic mead halls, the architecture there. And something needs to be the road wasn't there. Guy, going service of paging up the moan that thing I didn't really need to do. And then we got him killed. Armenians are dying a little bit. I've been seeing that happen. I don't feel particularly alarmed by it. They revive very quickly now. I believe we got all the best guys. I think there's only maybe one more than it used to be like, is that where it happens? Oh wow. Those are power charges. The blue thing is not my minion revives. See, my minions have both. They're existing on two axes right now of being more, effective. One is that they have the decreased revive time, which I think is a grand total of like 3 or 4 seconds. And then the other thing is that they have increased hit points and maybe a little bit of defenses. I don't know that I've invested anything into defenses yet. But definitely more health. So they're going to die less often. And then when they do die, we haven't done anything on the about individualized respawn time. If it's randomly or it's just I'm trying to pay attention to the time. I really want to see what happens with that. I may just have to go back through and watch one of my other videos, especially a boss fight. That's where you really learn it. And I do remember seeing that during one of my other fights, but I'm paying attention to so many other things, and I don't remember what happened there. What the timer had said. Wow, we got two special monsters here, special monsters. Okay. Alright. We'll take it. Oh no, I think we lost connection.
Oh yeah, I did a little bit.
You did?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I keep saying like
Looks like we did. Let's have a look here. Oh, our realm went down for maintenance. Alright, well, I guess our video's done. We're going to go have lunch. Thank you, I'm Kermit the Streamer. Make sure to make some comments. Tell me how much of an arse I am. Goodbye.